Pitter patter with a used spoon on a river raft in a typhoon. Down the slopes of Machu Picchu. Then off a ramp and be the first man to surf on the moon. Damn, that's Looney Tunes. Suffering succotash, gave a sliver to Sylvester the cat. Damn, that's whack. What you gonna do? Hit him with a cardboard bat. What's up, Doc? I just got shot from Mickey Waldo in a cardboard box. After this, I'ma get you the acne shots. Yes, sir. That's how I go. Lots. There it is. I don't know. My name is Zeko. I go by Zeko, or the full name is Zeko Deshoda. Like, Zeko means spontaneous happiness, basically. So it's just like, but it's also cool sounding. Like, there's a lot I could do with Zeko. So like, I was like, hey, Zeko is a good choice. But Deshoda is a word that I made up, and the definition of it is a spiritual connection to music beyond just listening, but like actually living. So it's like that's the meaning of it. I found OAO really, really childish. Honestly, it was the kind of music that I just didn't really endorse. Plus, like, the full name was One and Only, so it's like, the thing about it is, the point of that was I wanted to be 100% original, but if I fit in any kind of genre, like, that's impossible. So I changed my name because I just wanted to do something more, something different that I could 100% live up to. Zeko is heavy lyrical description of random things and random events, and also can transition into serious topics, but I've been really trying to work on adding more of my lyrical stuff into a serious topic, which I think could actually spark a whole new kind of hip-hop. It's a fusion with a lot of jazz, a lot of funk, kind of like James Brown style, some Ray Charles kind of like gospel and R&B kind of thing, with just like old school hip hop. It's just a mixture of a bunch of stuff, basically. I'm inspired by so many things, like artist-wise, like James Brown, Ray Charles, Ella Fitzgerald, Childish Gambino, like Andre 3000, just Outkast in general. Like, so many artists inspire me, but just beautiful things, whether that's nature or art or music or people even. Just beautiful works of art really, really inspire my music and me in general.
Factor power of enduring an unpleasant or difficult process or situation without giving way.
What you know about sacrifice? What you know about grinding? Cause we know you didn't put that time in. Cause we know you didn't put that time in.
I mean, my mom and her side of the family are pretty much all musicians. My mom used to sing on like cruise ships and tour around the world. Like, she's been to Japan and places as a cruise ship singer, and she was a professional. And my aunt is still in Boston doing jazz, and my uncle does jazz, and like my mom's side of the family is very musically oriented. So I guess you could say like I was born into it because I was around music a lot in my early life. But like hip hop, I didn't really expect. I really appreciated it. I mean, the first ever hip hop I was introduced to was these Christian rappers called DC Talk, and it was, I don't know, I liked the groove and the rhythm, but like I didn't really think much of it because I was really young. But later on, when I was probably in junior high school, like I started to get more into hip hop, and I wrote my first rap, and it was absolutely awful. And I was like, I'm never ever doing this again. And I was like 13 years old. I'm like, I'm never ever doing this again. And I just left it. And then in the 9th grade, I was in the shower pretty much one day, and I decided to freestyle. And I just like kept going, and it started to sound pretty good. And I was like, I can actually do this. And like that's what flipped it around. What discourages me the most is when I can't push myself to sit down and work or learn an instrument. push out, the best content I can, and sometimes I way too hard and put way too much judgment on what I make, and that's sometimes can be really detrimental to my attitude towards my music. In order to gain commercial success as myself, I have competition. Competition's everywhere. Like hip hop started off as a really, really competitive, I guess, sport even. It's everyone I'm competing against. I'm also competing against like the music industry. I'm competing against everyone in my city, everyone everywhere actually that has anything to do with hip hop. I feel like I'm even fighting where I am. I'm working on basically 2 EPs that have correlation with each other, and like it follows a man who, like the first EP is about society basically, and like how much technology has influenced us, and basically how the stuff we perceivably control begins to control us. And like that's the first EP. In the middle there's like an interlude of, I don't really want to tell you what happens because it's actually really cool, and it's just about like getting in touch with nature, and just, I guess that's really corny, but like just being spiritual with yourself and with music and with everything around you, instead of like legitimately connecting with people and stuff and music and art and movies and all these different things, instead of letting devices connect you to things that you need connection with. Basically that's it, and then the whole thing is like smashed together to make, I guess, a mixtape, but like I like to think of it rather as 2 EPs, just kind of to make it cool, like a collaboration of music.
When the demon inside starts emerging, punch him in the fucking face and start converting that pain into being assertive. I know what it's like when you.
My name is Zeko. I go by Zeko, or the full name is Zeko Deshoda.
What's wrong, Zach? And you just explained when you're numb from all the pain, and your thoughts drift away into the place of insane where you're fucking deranged, so you use a razor blade to drink spaghetti to change your name.